there's the other story that we're watching right here in the nation's capital, right here in Washington, D.C. Just a little while ago, police sealed off entrances to the U.S. Capitol after shots were fired on a nearby street. We've got on the phone Dale Lanigan of Toledo, Ohio, an eyewitness to what happened. Dale, tell us what you saw and heard.
I was walking up, I guess it's Louisiana Avenue. I'm not sure of the roads because I'm not from around here. But I saw a white Mercedes come flying by, maybe about 60 miles an hour, with two cop cars behind them. Looked like one driver in the car. Looked like he was had his left hand on the wheel, and he was kind of slouched over. I don't know if he was reaching for anything, but it was not a normal position that a person would be in when they're driving. He made a quick left-hand turn onto New Jersey Avenue. Maybe about 15 seconds later, I heard 5 quick shots, and that was it.
And when you say that was it, what happened? The white Mercedes stopped?
Yeah, there were about 20 police cars around it. Sat there for maybe 10, 15 minutes. Nothing much happened. I saw him bring the fellow out of the car, put him in the ambulance, and then there's all kinds of stories now floating around here about what happened to him.
All right, hold on a second, Dale Lanigan of Toledo, Ohio, and eyewitness Brianna Keeler's our congressional correspondent. Brianna, you just had a news conference up there with some more information?
Yeah, we heard, Wolf, from Sergeant Kimberly Schneider, the information officer for U.S. Capitol Police, that this began as a routine traffic stop where Capitol Police were just stopping a man in a vehicle, and he essentially fled from them, gave a bit of a chase. This was about a few blocks, I'd say, north of the Capitol. Gave chase in this vehicle, was resisting verbal commands from police officers. At one point actually struck a police officer who was injured, and then headed towards the Capitol, ending about a block north from the Capitol. At this point, the suspect, according to Schneider, got out of the vehicle and pulled out a weapon. Capitol Police, she said, ordered him to put it down. He didn't, and she said they fired. And it's her understanding now that the suspect is dead, Wolf.
Suspect is dead because earlier we had heard that the suspect was taken away in an ambulance. These are live pictures that are coming in right now from our affiliate WUSA here in Washington, D.C. Lots of activity. And just to be precise, Brianna, you know this area well. New Jersey and Louisiana, that's right on Capitol Hill. That's right near the Senate side of the U.S. Capitol.
Yeah, this is near the. This is really about a block, not even north of the Capitol building itself. It's about a block west of some of the Senate side office buildings, and it's really just steps from what's called Upper Senate Park. So this is almost you would seem as a tour. It would seem as a tourist that it would seem to be on Capitol grounds. Between some park area very close to the Capitol, Wolf. Is
it fair to say, Brianna, that the incident is now resolved, it's over with, and they're dealing with the post-incident?
Well, they certainly haven't said there's any other suspect, but there's still a lot of activity going on here, police tape, just dozens and dozens of officers, Wolf, if not more than well, I don't want to speculate too much, but I mean dozens and dozens, I would say, somewhere in the vicinity of 50 to 100, if not more.
And I just want to alert our viewers, this incident was taking place just as the Senate Judiciary Committee hearings, the confirmation hearings for Sonia Sotomayor, were wrapping up. But that was taking place in the Hart Senate office building, which is pretty far away from where this chase and incident took place. In fact, let's walk over to CNN's Tom Foreman. He's over here at the Magic Wall for us. You've got the drawings of the U.S. Capitol. A lot of our viewers in the United States and around the world, Tom, have visited the Capitol. Show us where this went down.
Well, what we're talking about here is this is the Capitol, Wolf, as you mentioned, right in here. Supreme Court right back here. We had all these events going on today. The Senate end down here. And if we move this way toward Union Station.
Those are the Senate office buildings on the right.
The Senate office buildings right back in over in here. If you move this way toward Union Station, this is all like parkland in here. It's very relaxed and very pretty with trees and everything. This is where we're talking about, this intersection right over here. The distance from here, Wolf, to this end of the Capitol is roughly ¼ of a mile. And as best we can tell from what we're being told by the witnesses there on the ground, This man was headed this way on this street, which, as you know, is a very busy street. A lot of traffic all through here, merging in and out, going to the Capitol business here, and people going to Union Station, a very busy train station.
Union Station is the main train station.
Exactly, and CNN, where we are right now, is right down this street, just a short distance, coming down this way, and right at this intersection is apparently where it all started coming apart. This is the intersection of D and Louisiana. This is the area we're talking about, Wolf.
And as Brianna says, police now say they shot and killed this suspect in the white Mercedes after he is said to have brandished or held up a weapon. So it looks like the incident has now been resolved.
Sure, and it would have been right on the edge of what any casual viewer would say is the Capitol grounds, because certainly if you walk to this side of the street, you are on what you would consider the Capitol grounds. Over here, it's more of a business area. Wolf.
Well, it's a scare on Capitol Hill, but stuff happens, and we'll get more information and bring it to our viewers. All right, Tom, thanks very much.